Action-based learning is really about getting kids up and moving. They interface with different types of equipment. What happens is they end up engaging both sides of the brain, and that's where you really get students really engaged and ready to move forward with learning.
All right, we're going to go through the stations again today. The alligator crawl, Miss Atkins is simulating that. Lay on your belly, and you do opposite arm, opposite leg. Anytime that we can cross the midline, it makes both sides of the brain communicate. So we build that strength between the left side and the right side of the brain. These are our turtle shells, and they sit in there. It's proprioception, so they just kind of find their body in space. The kids are in a rotation that we see them weekly. And then when they go back to class, their brain's like on fire, the neurons are all lit up and they're ready to learn.
We're really fortunate at the Y that we were able to secure funding for an action-based learning lab here that will primarily serve Head Start students during the school year, but in the summer we serve pre-K all the way up to 5th grade through our summer camp. And during mini camps throughout the school year, we also have some of those older kids coming in. And so action-based learning is a philosophy about using movement to enhance learning, memory, retention, recall. And so if we start early with these 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, we're able to really set the tone for their learning and academic performance. And the kids come into the Y, they'll say, is it my ABL day? So we get super excited to hear them want to come to the ABL lab each day. But also they find it to be calming for their kids because they're able to utilize that energy in our lab. And when they leave, many of our teachers will actually do the similar activities with music and movement, for example, in their classes because they feel that it's beneficial and they'll follow up in their classrooms with their kids.
Welcome to the Neuronasium. We're not trying to get a workout, but we're trying to get some blood flow into our brain. And the Neuronasium gives a kid a chance to talk and be active as they're thinking about how these words work. So what's that mean? Casa is alta. Very good. The house is tall.
We can get our wiggles out while working. That way we're not having to go and redo our work because we weren't paying attention.
Bring back, oh bring back my body to me, to me. Ooh.
Talk about a new way to learn. Some kids are staying active while in the classroom. Students at Mangrove Bay Middle have pedal desks, balance stations, and more. The kids are extremely excited to use them.
Fox 13's Kaylee Tracy explains how teachers say the movement learning approach really improves focus, and it's already increased grades.
Some days we'll do math problems where if the answer is odd, we'll do a certain activity on a boomer board.
Every classroom at Mangrove Bay Middle School introduced action-based learning equipment in February. Equipment like pedal desks, these boomer boards, balance stations, and treadmills.
I remember the first day we got it, they were like, can we get on the bikes, can we get on the bikes? And it was a really exciting transition for our school.
The Magnet School focuses on health and wellness and partners with the YMCA.
It's a little bit of a paradigm shift. The students are going to move one way or the other. So for us to have structured movement and utilize, again, the training and the equipment to incorporate that has been tremendous. It's had a positive impact on our academic.
Principal Brett Patterson says it keeps students focused. It gives them a brain break, as math teacher Carolyn Roselli calls it.
So sometimes when you step away from a problem and you revisit it, you kind of say, oh, that's where I messed up, or oh, that's what my first step should be. And so I think the equipment gives them an opportunity to have that in the classroom.
She says the movement learning also keeps students more engaged.
I've noticed the fidgeters, once they get on the bikes, they'll get there and they'll immediately start pedaling, and then once they focus in on their work, they stop. It's like you can tell when they're really focused.
Focused and excited for school.
Coming to school for some people might seem boring or dreadful, but for me, I think it's awesome because, it's not that boring because you get to do all these fun activities at the same time getting a good education.
We are at Jinx Elementary and Katy ISD, and we're going to be working with about 150 educators today to teach them about how the brain works and how kids learn.
This has been a transformational summit for me. This is, I want to say, my third time attending, and every single time I attend, I learn something new.
It's been amazing. We've learned so many things we can take back to our classrooms to better help our students. It helps me grow every summer so that I can take more things back to the classroom and better implement things so that I know how to best serve my kids. Professional development is what really gets your energy going over the summer. It's a time for us to just grow in our practice and grow professionally, learn new things so that we can make things better for kids.